everybody. Welcome to the Credit Union Connection. I am Sarah Snell Cooke, and I am joined here today by the Executive Director of Kinecta Community Foundation of the Kinecta Federal Credit Union, Latrice McGlothin. Welcome.
Well, hello. Thank you. So good to see you again. Thank you for having me.
Great to see you as well. So I'm gonna kick it way back. How did you find yourself in credit unions?
Well, I hail from Wisconsin. And during my college career, I started at Howard University in DC, came out to Cal State Long Beach in Long Beach. And after graduation, one of my first jobs was a bank. And so I worked in community banking, and there was kind of a tornado of mergers in banking that left me in commercial banking. And then the gal that had been the CFO at the community bank I was at became the CEO for Kinecta. And she invited us to come over and, to take a look at the open positions. And, I think the thing that I really love about the credit unions is just the community that it builds within and amongst the staff, but then other credit unions as well, that they are your friends. You're working together, even though you're doing the similar work, that the feeling really is about engagement and collaboration. And so
yeah, you definitely don't find that in a lot of industries for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like you've been sucked in just like I was. Just like I love people's origin stories for credit unions. Tell me, Latrice, you're the executive director of the Foundation for Kinecta. What does that mean? What does your day look like? What are your objectives and goals? And how does that tie into the credit union?
Thank you. This is such a great question. For me, as the executive director for the foundation, it's really an opportunity to orchestrate what it is that we are doing in the communities that we serve. And so really, I try to take a look at the credit union as a whole, across the entire footprint, what we're doing, where we're at, and it lends an opportunity to really foster growth and kindness to our communities. To the people we serve, to our members, and to local nonprofits and businesses. And so it really is an opportunity, such an honor for me, honestly, to be able to work with so many amazing staff members, but then all of the community members as well, to see how passionate they are about the nonprofits and the causes that they are serving, and that we get a chance to enhance those or provide volunteerism for them, or funds, or information for resources for them as well. And so just really a fantastic opportunity to, I'm a people person. And so just to be able to work with the people whom I sit side by side with here in the office, but then to go out in community and to help build there as well.
Yeah, and that's credit unions are so genuine in that too, as far as the work they do in the communities that they serve, in part because of the member ownership and the common bond tie that that every credit union has. So yeah, I think it's great that you actually have a person dedicated to that too. I mean, certainly some credit unions have foundations, but not a whole lot. So I always think that's a really cool thing for them to do, and very on brand.
Yeah.
How do you all look at the different organizations? Obviously, resources are limited at some point. How do you decide where you're going to contribute, where you're going to spend money or time or what have you?
Right. Yeah. We look at a few different factors. One is just reputation and community. The group that's, reaching out to us, how has the community embraced them that they are in? Staff engagement is huge for us. Most of the nonprofits that we partner with is because a staff member is lending their time or their talent to that organization. Member involvement, is this organization or this event that someone's reaching out to us for, do our members like it? Are the members in the community engaged, and does it align with us as a company? Those factors really do play in as we are looking at what we'll decide to do or not do. Also, is there an opportunity for us to enhance the organization or the event? So could be financial education, financial empowerment for us, could be a resource that we could provide, but really looking to build true, meaningful, deep relationships in the communities that we serve and with our members as well.
And so what types of events are you typically doing? I mean, I know you said that you want to look at how members engage with it, how your employees engage with it, the different organizations and stuff. But is there any like particular, like we do children's causes or we do whatever it is? I mean, is that part of the decision-making process as well, or?
It's part of it. Really, for staff, we allow staff to participate in any nonprofit organizations they are interested in. We have a few caveats. We try to stay away from anything that's not inclusive altogether. But we really do take a look at groups that service others. And so we have lots of groups that are in and around education. Because of course we offer financial empowerment, mostly in and around resources that we actually have. So ways that folks are looking to roll up their sleeves and to be able to give back in a meaningful way, and then invite the credit union to come along to help as well. Some folks that volunteer for us, they just might want to do something that they're just doing in their neighborhood or just with their families. They serve at a soup kitchen that's in their neighborhood. And it's just something that's really passionate and something they want to do. But then we'll have others. We have approximately 7, I'm trying to count them all, 7 signature events for us.
Okay.
And so we host a scholarship program. And so in 2023, we had 8 scholarships for college students or high school going into college up to 24. But then we also created a program for teachers. And so teachers are able to apply to us and let us know, hey, this is what I'm looking to do in my area. And my district might not be able to fund it, or my school might not be able to fund it. And so we created that program to be able to uplift those efforts. We do a drive for CMN hospitals. CMN hospitals is a big partner for credit unions alike. And so we do several events and fundraisers for them, but the one in particular is in and around jeans. And so the branches get a chance to wear jeans instead of their corporate dress. And we, as a great fundraiser there, we just celebrated 50 years of our food drive. And so giving back into the community for that has definitely been really an amazing opportunity to, give back and to grow what we're doing, as well as a backpack drive that we do in the summertime as well. And so it's really exciting to see the things we're able to do, not only here in Southern California, but we do have branches out on the East Coast as well. And so we have shred event that we do. And so we have, kind of looking to help folks stay green or go green with that. And so we do those nationwide, as well as we do a big toy drive out on the East Coast as well. So lots of ways that folks can engage, but we really do try to take a look at ways that we can use the resources that we have, couple them with our staff members to be able to give back.
And so how do you get the word out among your members? I mean, obviously, a lot of companies, and credit unions in particular, have organizations they support and what is now, I guess, termed corporate social responsibility, ESG, whatever the term you want to use. But so you're not doing it to get the recognition or what have you, because that's part of just the credit union culture. But obviously there is a good amount of publicity that can be gained for the credit union, for the credit union movement as a whole, in doing these sorts of events. So talk a little bit about how you get the word out among your members of maybe upcoming events or ones that you've just recently done, and how you use that in your promotion of the credit union too.
Oh, great. So a couple of ways that we get the word out. One is we have a weekly celebration called Kinecta Kindness. And so it's on our website, and we share it with any nonprofit that might like to reach out, let us know about folks that are doing some great volunteerism for their organization. We recognize them on our website, and then we give them a shout out and share a little bit about whatever that person is doing for their nonprofit. So that's one way. And then we actually make a donation with that as well. And so it's one way for the nonprofits in our areas to share what they're doing, to kind of raise awareness and highlight the volunteers that are helping them to do it, and then to give them some monies back as well. Other ways are on our website. So we have a calendar on our website that lets folks know what we are doing, what we have done, and then what's forthcoming. And it gives them information if they might like to volunteer with us, how to get in touch with us, or if they just want to learn more about what it is that we are actually doing out in the community. We do direct invitations and work together with local chambers to our branches and to our corporate office here in Manhattan Beach. And those organizations then, of course, have calendars that they send out as well. So if there's something that we can share happening in the community, we'll work together with the chamber to get the word out. We have a newsletter that goes out to our members as well. And it usually has a recap of what we have done and thanking them if there was something that the members were able to participate in and raise funds for or raise awareness. But then if something's coming forward, it will invite them to come in and to help us to do that as well. And then something that's really unique to us is we have an ice cream truck. And so we take the ice cream truck out to our partners, and it is huge ice cream truck, but a huge ice cream cone on the top, and we give out free ice cream and just talk a bit about and share, raise awareness for whichever nonprofit or area we might be in, share about Kinecta. And if they happen to be a member of Kinecta and let us know, we ring a bell and then we donate $1 back to CMN hospitals as well. So lots of different ways, the ice cream truck, and then also a barbecue rig. And so our nonprofit partners as well, folks can see either out in the communities, and that always, lets them know we're out in their community. Purple is our brand color, and so we get lots of comments back about, I saw the purple, I saw the ice cream truck out in the area. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love that the Kinecta brand or brand colors is purple too, because there's so many cranes with blue colors. I mean, nothing wrong with it, but yeah, just to stand out, especially like you said with the trucks or what have you, makes it stand out that much more. And of course, you always can draw people in with some good food, good ice cream, especially.
Yes, yes.
So do you have a final tally on all of Kinecta's or Kinecta Foundation's 2023 efforts?
We don't, not yet. We still, believe it or not, we still have events that are happening. So
Oh,
we have a
okay.
few more events for the end of the year. But what I can tell you is that we are tracking right along what we did in 2022. And so in 2022, we gave out over $1.2 million. We calendared or clocked over 6,300 hours of volunteerism.
Wow.
And we participated and hosted events for over 200 community partners. So we are right on track with that. But yeah, we haven't wrapped up the year yet. We're still going.
Yeah, and I was going to ask also about the employee engagement, but 6,300 hours sounds like it's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it is really exciting for the employees, for me to see that employee engagement and just to learn so much from the employees and what they're doing out in the communities and how they are giving back and just things that they are passionate about. It's really special.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are, I know we're not wrapped up 2023 yet, but what are the big plans for 2024?
Yes, so 2024, we are looking at, and we just very, very excited. We just rolled out a new financial education platform. And so just giving folks, really putting education at the fingertips of our members. And so members are able to go on and take the sessions self-paced,
Mhm.
or they can invite us to come out to their organization or their nonprofit and to offer the financial empowerment courses alongside and with them. And so super, super excited about that. Just really helping to meet people at every stage of life that they're in, because
Mhm.
there's money connected, to each
All of
piece.
it, yes.
And so just being able to let them know that information is there. This platform that we just uh, launched, it has some video in there. It has, kind of longer form if folks really want to read in and dive. It has activities that folks can do if they want to start a budget or different things like that. And so just really, really excited to, again, just put education right at their fingertips, but then have an open door if they want to learn more, or have folks come out and really teach them or their organization, or come into their branch to really learn more. So that's exciting. And
Yeah.
then I think the second thing is just empowering our staff to really wow our members and our partners as they go out into the community, and making sure that they've got the resources that they need to be able to go out and to do that. And just there is nothing like the credit union way of being able to do that, as we spoke about a little bit earlier, just having information and being willing, excited to really give it back out.
Yeah, one of the things I think is really interesting to note too is, financial wellness. It's sort of that part of the base of Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. And by the time you get to the top, it's about fulfillment and giving back. And so you're kind of connecting all the dots within Maslow's hierarchy of needs for humans. I think it's really cool that credit unions are in general, and Kinecta specifically, is doing so much in their communities, because people certainly need it. Financial wellness is a struggle for many, many people.
Yeah.
So yeah, kudos to you all.
Thank you.
So I mean, with that, final thoughts from you on, charitable giving or credit unions, or, whatever you would like to close up with.
Sure. Well, first, I want to just say thank you, for having this platform and just being able to share what it is that we do, to share about the community initiatives that we have. So thank you, Sarah.
Okay.
But I think final thoughts are, we really celebrate people helping people.
Mhm.
And it is the motto of the credit union community, but at Kinecta, it really is in the fabric of what we do as a company. And so it is just such a pleasure to, again, just have the job that I have, to be able to reach all of our staff members and encourage them and give them resources to go out and reach the members that they're serving or the communities that they touch.
Mm.
And my hat is really off to our senior and executive team, our board, for allowing us to do it in the way that we do it specifically at Kinecta. But yeah, those would be my thoughts.
Yeah, very cool. Very unique way you all are doing it. Thank you so much for your time, Latrice. Appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.